What's up, guys? Today's lesson is on probably one of the most popular seals, the ring seal. I actually have a plushie of one of these cuties. Pretty sure it's based on Yuki the ring seal in Japan. Now I absolutely love these seals, so sorry in advance whenever I talk about how cute they are. I just think they're one of the cutest sea creatures out there. Dolphins? Otters? Oh no. Ring seals clear them in terms of cuteness. Their scientific name is Pusa hispida. Even their scientific name is kinda cute, with Pusa being a genus of earless seals without any literal translation, and the species hispida translating to hairy or bristly, likely referring to their coats. Anyway, let's dive further into the physical description of the ring seal. As the most common seal in the Arctic, ring seals get their name from their small, light-colored circles, or rings, that are scattered throughout the darker hair of their backs. These rings are a light gray color, just like their bellies, standing out across the rest of their dark gray bodies, which can also appear brown. It's not multiple cases of ringworm, it's just cosmetic. Speaking about their hair, did you know ring seals also molt? Yep, the same thing crabs and snakes do. It actually isn't that surprising once you know the truth about it though, since it's also called shedding, which makes a lot more sense now. Sorry for being a Debbie Downer, but I gotta give accurate info, man. It's like my whole thing. Ring seals are also one of the smallest species of seals in the world, with nearly everything about them being small. That means every part of them is cutie patootie sized. Oh my god, they're so cute. They have small heads, short snouts, and small bodies that can be only 3.6 to 5.7 feet long and weigh between 70 to 270 pounds. Thought I was done with the small stuff? Nope. Their front flippers are also small, but they've got some strong thick claws in those things, so don't underestimate them. They can actually use their claws to keep breathing holes in the ice where they live. So that's what? 4 things about them that are small? Heh, I've only got one. Beat that. As for the ring seal pups, oh, don't even get me started on those cuties. Upon birth, they come with the nugo, which is soft and super thin hair that covers a newborn, or a woolly white coat which they'll eventually shed in about 3 weeks. And get this, at birth, they weigh around 10 pounds. Yeah, 10 whole pounds. I mean, they double their weight after only 2 months. But still, that's insane how light they are as babies. Their cutie patootie status will be irrevocable until the end of time. Like I mentioned a bit earlier, ring seals primarily live in the Arctic up north, but they have been found in the North Pacific Ocean, even as far down as near Japan. They mainly hang out around ice-covered areas in the water, such as pack ice, also called drift ice, and ice floes, which are large sheets of ice floating on the water. Basically just giant pack ice. Ring seals prefer the bigger ice floes over 48 meters in diameter, and pack ice areas where sea ice coverage is over 90%. These large amounts of sea ice are actually important to their survival. They're not just picky animals, since the ice helps them with protection from some of their predators. Ring seals will also chill around the breathing holes they make in the ice, as well as near ice cracks, which they can use to help escape their predators. So they're cute, and they're smart? How could they get any better? The diet of the ring seal is not limited by any means. They'll eat pretty much whatever's available to it as long as it's small, since they eat mostly smaller prey. They don't really have a specific species of prey they prefer eating, but they eat a variety of fishes, including many species of cod, along with crustaceans and cephalopods. Interestingly enough though, young ring seals seem to eat a lot more crustaceans than adults do. Not sure why they do, but I thought it was a pretty cool fact. Ring seals do kinda have a limit on eating though, but only when they molt during the spring, eating less food at the same time. I mentioned just a bit ago that they eat many species of cod in particular, and that's because despite differences in regions and seasons, cod just seems to dominate the diets of ring seals in many areas during the late autumn to spring. So if Minecraft added ring seals for some awesome, very deserved reason, looks like we know what to use to feed them. Ring seals breed annually from April to May, but the place where they breed can depend on the availability of prey in each area. After mating, the gestation period lasts around 11 months, where the pregnant female will eventually go into a snow-covered lair on ice floes, a unique birthing habitat that only ring seals use. These lairs offer some pretty nice benefits for the seals, including protection from the freezing winds and cold weather, as well as a bit of protection from predators. It's not the most, but it works enough. Inside this lair is where the female will give birth to exactly 1 pup, which will learn how to dive shortly after its birth. Lil bro just came fresh out of the womb and already has to learn. Sucks to be them. In addition, for about the next 2 months, The pup will be nursed by its mother and then weaned off towards the end. Afterwards, the seal pup will have to figure out how to feed by itself. Good luck, little guy. As of now, the ring seal is classified as a least concerned species on the IUCN Red List, but that's mostly because of their large populations and broad distribution. However, climate change is a very big threat to ring seals, since as the Earth gets warmer, the amount of sea ice that's so important to ring seals will decrease more and more. So the snowy layers the females give birth inside are at the risk of melting, making living conditions worse for both the pups and mothers as a whole. To put it simply, less sea ice will mean less seals. And we, yes we, for sure don't want that to happen. But anyway, that's about it for today's lesson. Subscribe for more fish facts, and I'll see you next time.